I'm Rhyhorn, Turner Steven.
Focus on it, Sean.
And we want to be your Po-Town heroes, your source for all your budget Pokemon needs. What is up, everybody, and welcome back to Po-Town Heroes, your source for all your budget Pokemon needs. I'm Rhyhorn, Turner Steven.
Focus on it, Sean.
And as you can tell with me on this side of the table, that means, Sean, you got something fun for us.
And let's jump right in.
Let's just jump right in. Because I know you always come up with just something absolutely fun, absolutely dumb.
If people pay attention to the Champion Road video, they should know my archetype by now.
Is this a rage deck?
Similar. It has an ability like it.
Of course it is.
It's not really rage per se, but it does turn on a specific card in the future.
All right. So let's see what we got working with. So we lost the coin flip. Do we want to go first or second with this deck?
Preferably second if you start with Vulpix, but it's not necessary.
All right. So let's see what we got.
Start with Vulpix. Yes, please. And we're going second.
Oh, God.
For your treater. Heracross, main attacker. And to be fair, Heracross is one of those Pokemon, unless you're dropping damage counters on it, you might not even be able to knock it out. I have had this go up against Ho-Oh and it denied it knockouts for 3 turns in a row.
What does Heracross do? Fun! Yeah, this is gonna get fun.
Oh yeah, especially when we got a little Drampa there that thinks he's cute.
Yep. Alright.
Oh, Aether Paradise.
Thank you so much. Have a good one. You have a good one.
Wait, aren't you going to... Oh wait, that's right, turn 1.
Later.
Yay, this is gonna get fun.
For me.
Of course it is.
You thought things were annoying before. You know nothing.
And if only, and I'm glad Victini doesn't work in this deck.
My last name isn't even Snow. My surname's not even Snow. Poke the Vulpix. I dare you. Lurantis through. Mantis 3. Lurantis number 1. Shauna.
To get a fresh hand.
And
I was going to say choice band, but no, you just to have a backup.
Yeah, and if he knocks it out, oh well. He just promotes Heracross. What's it's going to do? Guzma it up and hope to knock it out? And this is really only for late game, literally. But with Lurantis, even that White Raid hits for what, 150?
Even
he knocked it out.
Even just the
time to have fun.
Even just the high jump kick, you're going to be doing massive amounts.
Time to have fun.
Of course.
To be fair, there's a card in the future that I'm actually hoping to be in this deck instead of Choice Band.
No.
Hustle Belt.
Oh God.
So I'm resisting 30 on top of the fact I'm forcing the retreat every single time, and you might not be able to get the knockout. And if you miss the knockout,
it down to 10 HP. You're now doing.
Hustle Belt automatically is activated now. I'm hitting 100, 150, assuming all their antis are active.
I think you're hitting even harder than that.
5,
It'd be
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 with a Hustle Belt.
Yeah. I forgot this is what Lurantis is, but
still just the.
And it's where Hustle Belt's on any target, not just EX or GX.
Yeah.
I'm going to be hitting that Snorlax for what, 90? Or
60, 70, 80, 90.
Well, not Choice Band. Choice Band's not activated. And let's judge. I'm going to judge you.
I've been judging you since you drew.
And to be fair, if I missed Drampa, I got it now. Hey, let's force you to switch. That's fine. I've activated Berserk.
which isn't going to
Bring
be
it.
Yeah.
You might not even be able to get the knockout. And plus, this is what I want to knock out.
Although it is pretty risky because of the fact.
Now, is it knocked out? Yeah, it is.
And if only Victini would actually work on that.
Well, I got a revenge attacker now too.
Wait, how do you have a revenge attacker?
It literally does revenge. And I got my energy.
For 120.
And let's pitch it. Yes, this deck will get annoying fast. And what's also about, I would be covering the damage.
So you pretty much just keep shuffling them back and forth.
So instead of 90, I'll be hitting 150. Just off 2.
Of course.
And they knock it out. Good luck.
Although there's a Toxapex on the bet, or not a Toxapex, what is it, Mannery?
Yeah, this has Hustle Belt, Fury Belts, but they're really in place of Hustle Belt. Once Hustle Belt gets printed, I will be running it. Have fun.
Although plus 80, definitely can't go wrong with that.
No,
Or no,
I don't
plus-
need. I don't need it on Snorlax at this point.
Or plus 40 HP.
Now, should I? I'm still getting the knockout, and I'm removing all damage off their field. So now Berserky is even turned off because now it doesn't have damage on the field.
Oh, it goes off bench Pokemon?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought it went Pokemon on it.
For a long time, Drampa was used a lot with T Magma base because Pokemon automatic came down on the field with 2 damage counters.
Yeah, that would definitely make sense.
Actually, Drampa Garb, that was how it was run.
Okay, now that Toxapex might be a big threat because of the fact.
I could punch and run away.
Well, the thing is it.
Drampa's about to get knocked out.
Right. But then that'll leave a Toxapex that can do 100 damage and poison every turn.
Still missing the knockout unless they do 10 damage.
It's.
Go ahead. Hit me.
But the thing is it has to be knocked out by an attack,
Yeah.
not special condition.
Yeah.
So I'm almost thinking we should start taking care of that Toxapex now.
They knock it out. I still hit it for 120, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70.
Okay.
And I just revenge it with Pheromosa. And Dewey Fire is his last Pokemon. I'm getting the knockout off this one. And what am I looking for? The remaining Lurantis.
That is true.
I think it's right there. But nope,
Nope,
found
it's
it.
right there. Right set of prizes, wrong card. Yeah, now super intense.
To be fair, you'd probably do this, the total defense, because even if it mixes the knockout, I can't touch it. Even with it's all effects of attacks, unless he benches something, I can't get out of it. You with Guzma,
Well,
but if he knocks it out with super intense poison, guess what?
You got a Shaman to deal damage back.
No, it wasn't during. No, it wasn't during the turn.
Nope. Again, that super intense poison.
He took time to read.
Which means he doesn't get the flip.
No.
But you can still at least high jump kick for Lurantis. For 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah.
Cutting in half of a 1 energy attack.
110
And if it knock
for
it
1.
out, I get game anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's the bench. And if they knock it out, I can still knock it out with... Because now they have to knock it out with total defense.
No, they do.
And to be fair, with this Fighting Fury Ball on it, it will Shaman will survive a intense poison too. So
barely.
Oh, it's 110. It's barely enough for me. Keeps it on the field. And to be fair, we haven't used the GX attack yet, and we're at 150 damage off of. We're at 150 damage so far. Well, plus 60.
Yeah.
Plus 10.
Mm-hmm.
So I just need Guzma at this point. Yeah, he was going to do that. So, because I know he can't knock it out with super intense poison once.
Now the question is, do we still get the knockout, or does the shelter prevent him? Or prevent us from the knockout?
I can't touch it.
Okay.
So I had to burn a turn to get resources. And there's Gardenia. So
there's a Heracross.
How many energy have I burned so far? 5 out of. I think I have one more energy. I think it's either 10 or 12. Well, let's check. We have enough. So Heracross could come out. Well,
Let's flippy flap.
Because we can't actually touch it. Otherwise, we would have. We would have picked up the knockout.
And so
we got one energy on Heracross. They're not taking out Shannon, but they're getting close. We'll have to retreat it. You're still within range. Yeah, I can still hit 120 just off the. I'm hitting 130 off the 2 energy attack there, which is still enough to get.
So we've got the GX knockout.
We're missing 20
to knock it out with the GX.
Super intense poison. It'll miss the knockout. To be fair, we had to play a careful game though, because let's get the energy back.
Yeah.
So what we're drawn into is energy.
Well, I was almost thinking grab the. Oh no, you still need 3 energy on the Faramosa.
We have finished game in. Well, the thing is, he's open, so. I will have to do the GX attack because I'm missing 20. I'm missing 20 damage because we're doing 10. We're doing plus 70 to that and missing 20.
So we're doing 270. I like it.
We had to open up the GX attack, and now we have knockout on anything. We're hitting 130 just based off its own damage alone.
Now, question is, can you get the knockout with, say, the Haunter?
I got to switch. And the only thing I'm worried about getting knocked out is this. So he's already used his GX attack too, so we don't have to worry about him changing size of prizes. And to be fair, with energy attachment, we still have access to Shaman taking off. Oh, Hypnosis.
He can. It's got a DCE.
I know.
He attaches the energy to Naganadal. All we have to do is knock it out. We win.
And he'll probably get a scoop because he realizes that's the. If we have 2 solutions on the bench, they're both missing energy attachment. We just shoveled 5 back to the deck, and I think I already had 1 left after drawing it out of.
Let's tell him he's got a good deck before he decides to. Well played. You have a good deck. Smiley face.
It was still a pretty good fight for the entire game.
Because we just gotta knock out 1 Pokemon.
Yeah, to be fair, you're running heavy on lurantis. These could be nice techs in, let's say, Leafeon.
Yeah, that'd be.
Leafeon lurantis does see a little bit of play, and just teching Pheromosa whatever your grass poison is, or grass needs are.
Yeah. So there's a Drampa. So he's trying to load up the bench. The Naganadle's not going to do much damage.
No, because it's not Pokemon in play, it's Ultra Beast in play.
Yeah. Mew, he could use...
What if they actually made a Prism Star Stadium that turns all your Pokemon into Ultra Beasts?
I hope that doesn't happen. I
could see it being a Prism Star.
I could see it being a Prism Star, but I also think that would kind of be dumb.
I mean, to be fair, there are some cards. Yeah, because a lot of bench sitters could, like Zeeb Strike, could just become Ultra Beast sitting there, adding to Naganale's damage.
Yeah, and now that means all the tech of, and that's game. Yeah, even all the tech and stuff like Buzzwole is now an Ultra Beast.
And that was the remaining energy. So I think the deck's running 13.
It's quite possible.
So yeah, that was
So yeah, let's showcase off the deck and let's. Okay, so 25, 900 damage. That is really good.
Most of it done with Heracross.
Okay, cool. No ladder stuff. So let's see what we got for the deck. Scroll up. Wrench. Yep. All right.
So 12 energy.
All right. So what do we got in this deck?
Well, it's based around Heracross and to be mentioned Hustle Belt. But we don't have Hustle Belt yet, so we're running basically
But even without...
Not really a prototype. It's more of it. It works now. It works better post-rotation.
Oh, I bet. See, 110 HP basic guts. If this Pokemon would be knocked out by damage from an attack, flip a coin. If heads, this Pokemon is not knocked out and its remaining HP is 10.
So, on its own, Hustle Belt plus pitch, 110, just on its own power?
Yeah.
I'm like, 110 is nice, but unless you're playing weakness, which, to be fair, I think Lycanroc and a lot of water Pokemon are, but there's not a lot of water Pokemon right now weak to it.
Mm-hmm.
They're weak to Steel. The ones that are relevant at this time.
That is true. But, and then...
So 110 is nice. Well, how do we amplify it?
Well, Lurantis, obviously. Because Sunny Day, the attacks of Grass and Fire do 20 more damage. That's plus 60.
Up to, yeah. So that goes up to, what, 100, 170?
This might be a fun deck once Celestial Storm drops, just
so
because
you can knock
of the Hustle Belt.
Lele and force them to switch before they have to knock it out.
Yep.
And then Pheromosa. It's really there for the White Ray, but with Lurantis and High Jump Kick, as you saw, it does provide a really good kick.
Yeah, it can do at least 80 for 1 energy.
Yeah.
Minimum.
Just on Lurantis's Choice Band. 110.
So, yeah, the Pheromosa is really good, especially paired. Plus, it's a free retreater if you ever needed
and
it.
if you lead with first Pheromosa, you can actually attack turn 1. And it doesn't require a whole lot of energy to really get moving.
No, plus it is doing, plus the GX, 50 times the number of energy taken. That's a really good card.
Taken, but yes.
Yeah, it's a really good, just in case.
Both Pheromosa are really low retreat costs.
Mm-hmm.
1 and free retreat. This is essentially your free retreater of the deck. So, and Shaman because it's a nice Revenger, if you have it set up.
Plus flippity flap.
120 plus 3, that's 180 on a Revenge. Plus Choice Band. That's 210 on a Choice Band. And of course, every now and again you can flap. Especially if you can't Revenge on, let's say, Toxapex.
Mm-hmm. Got the flippity flap.
You got Vulpix. I think Vulpix is pretty much
self-explanatory at this point. Grab 2 Pokemon.
Vulpix is Vulpix.
Vulpix is Vulpix. So what else we got?
Recycler, because until Recycler system comes out, this is pretty much the only way to get it back to that and retrieval.
Yeah.
The only way is get it back out of the discard.
All right, so our line so far is a 3/3 Lurantis, 4 Heracross, 1 Pheromosa, 1 Pheromosa GX, 1 Shaman, 2 Vulpix, 1 Recycler, 3 Nest Ball, probably to grab out the Lurantis,
Fomantis, the Heracross,
Pheromosa.
Yeah, I mean the only thing that evolves in the deck is the Lurantis. So
yeah, if you can pretty much grab everything without.
So you run 2 Ultra Ball because now and again you're going to need to find that third one. Ours was prized, but
Yeah, you never know.
at least with the prize, it can't be milled.
All right, so we run 3 Nest, 2 Ultra. We run 2
Stretcher.
run 2 Rescue Stretcher.
Because getting Pokemon back when a lot of Pokemon are basic, just put it right back on the field, continue on.
Yep, definitely can't go wrong there.
The harassment of Heracross has not ended.
No, it is not. To switch, more or less, if we're forced into a position.
To be fair, and you can switch these for a skateboard, more Guzma, but we really have more spot for Guzma, so
Even then, if we get Guzman into something we
switch
don't
and or a
like.
skateboard because you never know.
Exactly.
Switch it mainly because in case these are locked in the active, and because Heracross isn't exactly a lightweight.
Yeah.
There's kind of a reason for that.
All right. So we also run 3 Aether Paradise.
Because except for Lurantis, everything's a basic Pokemon. So
everything's taking 30
Heracross
less.
needs 140 damage in one shot, assuming you can even get the one shot. 4 Cynthia because right now it's first our main draw support.
Or at least post rotation.
And Shauna in this deck are actually more or less a replacement for Lysa and Tate. We are currently working on it. We think it's a really good card.
This deck is already good enough as is, and then with Celestial Storm coming out next month, this is only going to get better.
Oh yeah, Gardenia.
Which, if you ever play this deck against me,
yes,
I will be doing this show alone.
Yeah.
Do you understand me?
You might have to.
If you play this deck on me, I'm running the show solo.
Does League Cup count?
Yes, League Cups count.
Well, let's hope we're not paired. So a Gardenia, because your entire deck is purge grass energy heavy.
Yep, so just that heal just in case.
Put on energy heal Lurantis when you have extra energy to throw down.
Yep.
Heal Heracross, because what if they're playing around with damage counters? You need to soften up their hit. Pheromosa doesn't like to take a whole lot of damage, being he's on the low end of the GX hit point count.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guzma's Guzma. He's your boy. He's not leaving.
Yeah, he's our boy Guzma. He's not leaving.
Judge, trapping, resetting your opponent's hand.
Hand disruption. You can never go wrong with hand disruption.
And if you have low hand size, you always keep cards in the deck you don't want. Just draw 4 cards. Keep your hand size kind of small. Of course,
it's not the best shuffle draw, but it works.
3 Shauna / Lysa and Tate because they're additional switches and they carry Shauna ability as well. So
might as well get used.
You choose one or the other.
Yeah, so get used to the Shauna ability now.
But to be fair, how often is Flowstones right now? How often is like Sycamore and Cynthia used to actually search out Flowstone or double colors?
Almost every time.
But when you can just switch out, or you're looking for this and the knockout you want is inactive. You gotta switch. That doesn't fear Garb.
Exactly.
And cannot be item locked. It's only locked by Sableye. Who plays Sableye? Me. Oh. 3 choice
I think
ban.
Expanded runs a lot of Sableye, but that's really about
wrong Sableye.
Oh, okay.
Limitation.
So you're the only one who runs.
Not the junk one.
Oh, okay.
3 choice ban because choice ban you're hitting EX and GXs, which is majority of the decks you're going to be finding. They're splashing GX in there somewhere.
Yeah. Pair that.
This is right now placement of Hustle Belt because, well, it's first the only card that still worked with it. Still supplies 40 hit points and 10 damage, but makes them susceptible to Field Blower.
Yeah.
Makes Heracross susceptible to Field Blower if you get it past the 110 mark. Field Blower, there's 120 on there. There was something that wasn't an attack, so it gets knocked out.
Like you saw with against Toxapax, special conditions will mess this deck up.
Yes.
But luckily, not a lot of that's going around right now.
Yeah.
I think we're like one of the few who are actually running special conditions, and
because they're special. There's reasons why there's. Oh.
Well, I guess you do have a Rangaroo stall that's doing paralysis. There's probably a couple more out there.
Spray to replace with Super Scoop Up and Acerola, which aren't as fast.
Exactly.
And you can't play Looker every turn.
Yeah.
That's the whole point, playing Looker every turn.
And then 12 grass energy.
Yeah. So that's the deck.
All right, so let's jump in, do another match. a deck that's only going to get stronger in the next set.
Or just jankier. It does work when you get the heads.
Why not both? Alright, so let's see. Spicer 98.
Would you like to go first? No, because it gives you... And if we get... It doesn't really matter, but... I like going second with... Well, Heracross lead.
Heracross lead, double for Romantis. Probably Cynthia.
Probably Cynthia turn 1, unless I need a Guzma something else up to the active, which I cannot at this time. And since they're going first, they have access to all their cards first. Rapper.
But
I hope we don't. I hope we outspeed this. This might become a problem. Are we running against a deck? I think so, sir.
It's looking very
starting to look familiar.
Okay.
We didn't start something, did we?
I kind of hope we did, but let's see.
I hope it wasn't. That's used against us. Lucky for us, he needs 4 energy attachments. We still need an energy.
We still need an energy, but we at least have. We have the judge as.
Unless we top deck energy.
Unless we top deck energy, or we.
And we can heal a bit too, so if we need to. I think Gardenia is nice. Heal 80. It's automatic. And to be fair, you can run that new herb, which is basically Pokemon Center Lady on a coin flip.
Yeah, well, not till like the set after that. Malamar Wally. Okay, I see what you're putting
I like
down.
Wally. Just too bad it's going.
Did we start something?
I hope so. Now which one? That's probably the fire one. That's probably the new one.
The one that attaches to
You can force energy out on the field.
Well, let's find. We're about to find out.
And then he can just leer. Nope.
Unsuccessfully, but yeah, he could leer.
Ow.
Top deck energy.
Sorry, Cubone. That's 120. That's 120 right now.
Yeah, I was just gonna say Ultra Ball.
You have a lot of energy. Or it seems like this deck has a lot. I'm suspecting a scoop here shortly.
I also.
You'll probably bring up the Rangaroo, so.
Well, we're about to find out.
That's 160. Well, we added 40 to the damage. So.
Turn 2.
Yeah.
This deck is dumb.
Heracross is, and the ability really works if you can get heads. If you're good at coin flip, by all means. I couldn't get the heads to work, but I had somebody else borrow the deck, and they got heads. Like they missed 1 heads out of all the Heracross. They annoyed Zoroark. Zoroark couldn't. It took Zoroark down to actually trying to play.
Yeah. All right. So Field Blower, he's gonna get rid of the Fury Belt.
That's fine. It's just there for damage.
And then Drapion. Is this a model? We have to look into the deck after this match. We have to see if they did an equivalent of our deck.
I think the only thing we were missing. I don't remember if we played this, but I think if we didn't, this was the only thing we were missing.
I think we did have the Oranguru. I think. I know we had the Malamar.
Well, we did
Malamar,
Drapion Malamar because Malamar made it a thing.
Exactly.
At least we know people aren't.
Yeah, we just didn't go the Marowak route.
However,
although it's not a bad idea.
You know, I think they can make 2 stadiums. Prism Star, where all your Pokemon are Alolan, and all your Pokemon are Ultra Beasts. Just to be fair for both fields.
No, that would be way too broken.
To be fair, I have thought about taking 1 GX Lurantis, just to be that guy, so I have extra energy to play. I don't need to play energy at this point.
Yeah.
Just waiting for targets to put on it. Yeah, I'm forcing it down to the bench. Put another one on. Now it gets tricky because now we have to find Guzma.
So we can get rid of that Malamar, because right now he just
No,
can
we
just...
need to get rid of that.
We do need to get rid of that, but remember, Malamar puts it onto basic Pokemon. So yeah,
So once it starts, it's hard to stop.
we may be helping him right now.
I think that's why he was anticipating. That's why he probably threw it up, so he knows we're knocking back.
Mm-hmm.
However, this deck doesn't like taking a whole lot of damage at a time either.
No, it doesn't. So we still got the knockout, but I still want to deal with that Malamar like ASAP.
And to be fair, he's not taking advantage of scaring us with the attack off this.
No, he's not.
Pierce,
Which is unfortunate.
because it is a good fighter.
It is. I mean,
Hone Claws next turn, 90 on Pierce, and you're actually forcing your opponent to either get out of there or forcing it out. With Heracross, it's not a problem. Any other deck's a problem.
Guzma. So now...
Not playing those games. We have played this deck. We did play this deck.
Yeah, like, again, the Marowak is like the only difference. But it's actually a really good
Marowak's
addition.
a good early game accelerator, and it's also a good way to get. And to be fair, if you're running counter and catch your energy, or be a good way to get stuff started.
So yeah, let's see. So he's gonna load it onto the Drapion.
So we have access to either another Heracross or a Pheromosa.
Yep,
I'm thinking GX right now because we need to start hitting numbers,
we do.
and we get to start attaching energy to it, and actually Cynthia. We need to get that Drapion out of there.
We do need to get the Drapion out. We do also...
Actually, to be fair, I don't want to put Pheromosa out there as a target yet.
No.
This one.
Yeah.
We don't want the other one as a target because if he brings it up, if he's not getting the knockout, he can still put some pressure.
Yep, and then Cynthia. Hopefully we get the second Lurantis.
You got Guzma. You got... Because even this, it does 100 damage plus poison. Poison will still take the deck. So we got to play... We're playing into his hand. See, how much am I doing with this?
Maybe... You're doing at least 40. Because I'm thinking if you switch to that, at least...
He's not playing any of that, so...
So yeah, I would at least just keep kicking him for 40.
We already know this game. And to be fair, I still have access to punching it and getting it back out of the active.
I still think we should go after the Malamar, because once the Drapion's knocked out...
I'm looking for another one of these too.
Yeah.
Once we can. If they top deck one of these or an Ultra Ball, I am going after that.
The Heracross.
Well, he's going to bring that up. He gets the knockout. Yeah, Drapion's hard to stop once it gets going.
It really is, like we ended up bringing up in our video.
This is probably Cynthia and Guzma.
This still feels like very, very close to our deck.
We were preventing that poison would take out Heracross.
Mm-hmm. Although we could put in the Heracross and try to get the knockout on it. Or at least just deal with it.
So now we got two to deal with. And to be fair, it's going to be knocked out by poison and not by effects of attacks.
Wait, does Shaman have free retreat?
No.
Oh, one retreat.
However, this does.
Because I'm thinking Guzma, Malamar, bring a retreat, and...
We don't want to punch Malamar until we can actually get the one shot.
True. So, Shauna for now?
Let's do it.
Because we can at least start stacking damage onto him.
To be fair, we need more. Need more stuff.
Yeah, we could just lock him in the active, make sure we get the knockout.
Well, he'll be setting up, but we can get more stuff. We need more lurantises. We're missing damage coverage. That is sad though. This deck does kind of rely on lurantis hit numbers.
But we at least got the Vulpix.
I mean, he'll have the energy charge. He won't be able to put it on itself. Unless he wants to put more in the discard with it.
This is true.
And, okay, we'll do N. And of course, all the decks for this deck has to go up against has to be the one weakness it has. Residual damage. That isn't part of their turn. I kind of wish they did have the Fighting Fury Belts on there. Because the poison wouldn't take it. Do we have enough energy in there to care? Not yet. Oh, we can get that in there.
Romantis back. Vulpix. That's actually... So the other one's in the prizes.
Yep.
We can grab just the one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, up to. So just grab the Lurantis. Make them think we're out of Pokemon.
To be fair, I'll force an end play. Because this is what we were missing for numbers. And the Guza plays we were missing for it too.
Because now we're doing 50, 60, 70, 80, 90.
And we saved the recycler for later, so... He will be retreating this turn. He will be bringing up a Grampion.
Either
to be
way,
fair, he has the advantage. But to be fair, we'll have something to work with it. So, second deck list, I'll probably be putting an escape board and the new escape board and the Lysantate. Because the deck does run Lysantate, it adds another switch to the deck, so you're not always stuck without a switch.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have to. Damage. Get another one started. Well, to be fair, I just covered it. Some of it.
So now we're doing... Yeah, actually you just did.
Maximum firepower.
Well, why didn't you drop the Romantis?
Because I needed that bench spot.
Okay, makes sense.
How many energy we have in here? 3?
3.
Well, this is about to get in there, so we'll just pitch for 100 and he'll switch to this one. We got the switch. He's only hitting for 70 plus poison. And I still have attackers to cover damage. Plan 2. I'm going to plan B. And actually I'm on plan like D.
Well,
Plan defense.
Unless he field blowers or something. Did I jinx this?
He has to field blower before attacking for it to work.
I know.
No, but he has to get rid of that.
Right. Well, that and the Fury Belt.
Yeah.
Nope, he doesn't have it.
He's assuming paralysis will be enough. There's a reason why I set it that way. So...
Still only got 3.
Numbers. We are at a switch. We will have to find another switch. So yeah, this deck runs like 8 switches. That's why I think I only run switch and not a skateboard because I always have a switch in hand.
Right.
Because paralysis is pretty much your only weakness. Well, poison.
Poison, burn.
Well, paralysis locks him in there, so I can't go anywhere. I'm hoping to top deck a switch or Guzma. We still have extra Guzma. Both our switches are used.
It doesn't remove special conditions, just health, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It still wouldn't be bad. I mean,
anticipate. Well, the energy, there'd be 2 more energy going in the deck, into the discard here shortly. He'll have to take the knockout. Well, it'll be knocked out by poison anyway, so it won't matter. And we can poke with Shaman for energy or whatever, whatnot. Or we can even poke with Fomantis.
Pheromosa?
Yeah, Pheromosa. Whatever. Whatever. A lot of fairs and a lot of fragrances.
We actually could get a knockout with the Marowak.
Yeah, we're gonna get the knockout before it dies. Unless he actually uses. He could have done a Alolan Club, put it in range.
Even then, without
he would hitting for 40.
I would retreat out the Heracross. Bring in the Pheromosa.
So yeah, read 120. We're only doing 60.
70, 80, 90, 100. Okay.
2, 4, 6. But we don't want to put up the healthy one. Cancel. We don't want to put up the healthy one.
Well, I was thinking bring out or grab the Pheromosa, bring that into the active, kick it in the face. That way he's at least stuck there.
He just attacks his energy, attacks back, or he just retreats back and.
You know what? Go with the. Yeah, and do the flippy flap.
You go for resources, I'll go for resources. 5 energy back to the deck, getting 2. We're looking better. And Shaman has a 1 retreat cost, so if he brings up Draper, we're losing it, but because he can hit for 70 even with this. So
either way,
4-4. It's a of course. Well, and we'll win the price. We'll run the deck trade if we go card per card. So I'm thinking, attaching there. He knows I want to attack. He's waiting for it.
How about Shauna?
Thing is, well, let's play the stall. I mean, we'll win the stall eventually. He has 14 unless he plays some ends. He's 14 cards to our 17. So he can't play the stall war too long.
Yeah,
I mean, to be fair, he'll get a lot of Drapion set up, but we're running out of switches. I think we have 1 switch left, and it's called a Guzma. I think that's the only one left.
I think so too.
After Celestial Storm, I'll have 3 more into the deck. Hand speed would have drawn 1 right now. So right now I am swinging for 70. Put some pressure on. And it gives us 1 more prize too. Maybe he's looking for bench spots for maybe another Malamar.
There's an N.
Okay. We still have more cards left in deck than he does.
But there's the Field Blower.
We still have an Aether Paradise. And to be fair, I can just heal the Heracross.
Grass on the Heracross.
I want to save it.
Choice Band on Heracross?
He's not running any GXs.
I would at
Let's
least
hide it.
Okay.
Let's at least get the knockout. We had to play Pokemon to Pokemon. We're still looking for a Guzma. Because to be fair, even Malamar can almost attack now. That's 2, 4, 12 energy? Plus the 1 we just... Probably running 13 or 14 energy.
Probably 14.
And all but 1's on the field. There's Guzma. Waiting. Oh, he's going for the one that's healthier. He's getting rid of them before they're a problem.
We'll at least get the one.
That's in case he ever shows his face. Let's burn him out of the deck. Let's get the knockout. We're not gonna win via holding off paralysis. Without the other stadium, we're not gonna be holding off damage.
Mm-mm. No, but we at least have. I think
I'm missing the Guzma.
We might actually have the revenge.
I'm gonna check. We can't play him. Our deck bench is full.
Well, as bad as this is about to sound, he's pretty much not what I was hoping would happen. I was hoping we could use that. But even then, we've got the revenge.
Well, he's running out of Guzmas, so.
He is.
And now we can see if we have Guzma and Aether Paradise in deck.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, Shaman.
But he's not hitting as hard as I want to.
How hard is he hitting?
70.
Plus how many? Because a Pokemon just got knocked out?
By poison. Poison's between turns. During their turn.
Dang it.
Well, G Fairy has the lowest retreat cost.
It does have the lowest retreat cost, and it still is a good chunk of damage.
See, let's bring out the last one.
No, we still got 2 Aether Paradise.
The whole point for me going to the deck was to look.
You at least got the 2 Aether.
But to be fair, we're gonna be in trouble if he decides to have another. If he has one more Guzma, how many has he played? I think he's only played the 2. This deck should be running 4, so let's poke it.
At least stack some damage.
Because at least forces a Guzma play. And to be fair, we can pick a we can get one knockout with it. And we have plenty of energy. There's another Guzma. And I'm pretty sure he's going to go for that. Or it's prized. Or he's running 3 and it's prized. And he's looking. He's looking.
It's prized.
Yep.
Okay, you're disrupt us.
So Guzma 3 is prized, and I think ours is in deck. As one more. Do we have this? No, he gets knocked out on Shaman. We have to use Pheromosa. The thing is, we needed one more prize. He needed one more prize.
We still have one Guzma, right?
Yeah, but if he knocks this out, we will need the field to hold our own. And the field and Guzma to hold our own.
We just need the Guzma.
Yeah, we do.
Guzma lady 200.
Yeah, we need Guzma.
Oh, Arceus, hear our prayer.
We don't ask for much. Heracross and put up Heracross in case we don't get it. Because we can still retreat 2 from Mantis.
Heracross if we don't get it. Come on, Heracross.
Which one active first?
Heracross.
We can still retreat to it.
We can still retreat to it.
Nope.
You have forsake. Dang
We
it.
had the win.
We actually still might. Well,
he has one prize left. And we need Aether Paradise to survive a turn.
Even with Pheromosa, huh? Wait, no.
Pheromosa, he paralyzes it. We need a Guzma to get it out of there. Guzma is our remaining switch of the deck. And unless it's prized, we're SOL.
You know what? Good game. Well played. You have a good deck. That was close. Because that was a really close game.
I said...
Smiley face and then woo, that was close.
Because unless he... Well, now he has game because...
Because if he breaks up the Drapion...
Are you talking? Stop talking to us.
Alright.
But I think unless that's it, either still in deck or that's it.
But yeah, Dangerous Stinger, knockout game.
And we,
Unless
he decides to skip a turn and we top deck Guzma. I mean, we've had somebody actually do that before.
we have. But even then...
That's his reigning Guzma. He had 2 in the deck. He had 2 in the discard.
So no, yep, that's the knockout. That's game.
But yeah, that's...
That was a really...
It came down to a Guzma play.
It literally came down to a Guzma play.
Now I'm wondering if that was it. Or do we not pay attention? I wasn't reading the card when I had access to it.
we definitely didn't pay attention.
Heracross held its own against one of our own decks. More or less.
You know, there's a part of me that's saying that we should do the third game just to kind of showcase the deck. So
this was game number 3.
This was game 2.
This is game 2.
This was game 2.
Are the games really going that long?
It was a really close game, and I'm honestly thinking that even if we were to go into another game, we couldn't get much better than what we got.
We got a really good game, and it went down to the end. I thought one of them scooped.
Our first game was a scoop.
I thought we played 2.
Either way, even then, after a game like that, that was still a hell of a match, and I don't think we could do much better. Even if we did.
I think Guzma was in deck too. He was just hiding like he does. He just shows up when the plot needs him.
Yeah, knowing our luck, it was going to be the very next card, and yeah. But either way, that was just an amazing game.
It will work better with Hustle Belt.
Oh, we forgot to see if he was pretty much running a copy of our deck.
I think it
was very close.
He was running the
Marowak
and Oranguru. I think we ran Coco. I think that was the only difference.
I think so, but even
we did Coco to put early game damage on, so then we go, oh, Draven's turn. Lock him in.
That still wasn't too bad. We needed the multiple Malamar. He managed to do it with just the one.
Well, I think he only was able to get one out because the rest of the bench would fill the Drapion.
Yeah. Either way, that was a good match. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it. And take it easy. Hey guys, thank you for checking out the video. We hope you guys enjoyed it. It really is a really fun deck of a really fun list for us, and we're glad you guys could enjoy it with us. Be sure to go down and hit that subscribe button. Become a Potown hero yourself. Hit us up on PTCGO. We are Po_Town_Heroes. And also be sure to check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/PotownHeroes. You guys take it easy until next time.